I was asked a question about the client list.
Pam Bondi didn't just walk into the Epstein saga.
It's sitting on my desk to be reviewed.
She's been orbiting this universe for years.
The Jeffrey Epstein case files controversy continues to persist with the Trump administration.
Former Florida prosecutor, Trump impeachment lawyer, and now the Attorney General in charge of deciding how much of the Epstein files you actually get to see. And here's the part that keeps me up at night. This is the same Pam Bondi who emerged as perhaps the most openly political and partisan Attorney General in modern American history. So today we're asking the only question that matters. Is Pam Bondi the woman who finally opens the vault, or the one who decides what stays hidden forever? Florida's favorite prosecutor turned political weapon.
Bondi was a well-known Tampa prosecutor during her cable and network TV appearances.
It's morally indefensible and it's ethically indefensible.
Offering analysis on the Anthony case.
She had the cadence, the punchy phrasing, and the Fox-friendly blonde prosecutor aura.
I believe it's unconstitutional. I believe it violates our 10th Amendment right, and I would be proud to continue the lawsuit on behalf of the state of Florida.
And it was on television that she first came to Donald Trump's attention.
I think I was on MSNBC and I was debating someone about the flag at Mar-a-Lago. In defense of him, the city tried to sue him over having this giant, beautiful American flag. So he saw me defending him, got my number somehow, called at the state attorney's office and just wanted to thank me.
This would become a theme. In 2010, Pam ran for Florida Attorney General, a job that she'd never publicly sought, and won with heavy backing from Fox News personalities Sarah Palin and the conservative donor world.
Pam Bondi becomes the first woman to hold that title. She beat Dan Gelber, getting 55% of the vote.
But her tenure wasn't clean. Red flag number one, the Trump University donation. 3 days after her office said it was considering joining a fraud lawsuit against Trump University, Trump personally donated $25,000 to her re-election PAC. Her office later chose not to pursue the case. Red flag number two, the dog custody lawsuit. Pam adopted a lost St. Bernard after Hurricane Katrina, then refused to return him to the original family when they were located, triggering a 16-month legal battle involving sobbing children and a judge who ultimately ruled against her. She later stopped paying the court-ordered fines. Girl, give this family back their damn dog. Red flag number three, partisanship over principle. Even colleagues said her ideology evolved very fast and that she embraced partisan fights with intensity. One LGBTQ+ advocacy leader described her as a shapeshifter. She will cut her conscience to fit whatever suits her ambition. These early patterns matter because they're the same themes showing up now in the Epstein saga: loyalty over transparency, optics over substance, and politics over principle. The perfect prosecutor for a president who hates prosecutors. During Trump's first term, Pam became one of his most loyal defenders.
We all adore Donald Trump, and we want to protect him and fight for his agenda.
She pushed election fraud claims, appeared at the Four Seasons Total Landscaping press conference with Rudy Giuliani, and repeatedly said prosecutors who went after Trump would themselves be prosecuted when he returns to office.
The Department of Justice, the prosecutors will be prosecuted, the bad ones. The investigators will be investigated because the deep state, last term for President Trump, they were hiding in the shadows, but now they have a spotlight on them.
For that, she was rewarded. In Trump's second term, after his attempt to appoint Matt Gaetz fell apart, he called Pam at 7 a.m. and offered her the job of Attorney General, the most powerful law enforcement position in the United States. Pam immediately remade the Department of Justice in his image. Mass firing of career officials, political loyalty tests, top ethics lawyers fired, a weaponization group launched against Trump critics like Adam Schiff and Letitia James. A senior DOJ official said Pam viewed civil servants the same way Trump viewed immigrants. Big promise versus reality's big redactions. Pam Bondi's handling of the Epstein files has been absolutely chaotic from the jump. In February of this year, just 1 month into the job, she went on Fox News and teased.
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. Now I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files.
This sent MAGA influencers into a total frenzy. She was promising exactly what everyone wanted, a bloody client list.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
The next week, she and FBI director and generally useless person Kash Patel distributed white binders labeled Epstein Files Phase 1 at a conservative influencer event. Those binders contained old material, previously released information, nothing new, nothing groundbreaking. Even the White House hadn't known about the stunt, and then even conservative influencers turned on Pam immediately. Megyn Kelly said,
"Her days are numbered. She can't recover from this. I just don't think Pam Bondi is skilled enough to avoid making another mistake very soon."
Conservatives and liberals both demanded more information. Then came the bombshell. In July, the DOJ issued a memo saying there was no client list, no list in their files, nothing like what Pam had promised. Republicans were furious. Senator Tom Tilley warned, if you do a blanket hold, I think they're going to have a lot of people angry. He right, people got really angry. Senator Lisa Murkowski said, people will feel like they've been duped. Pam attempted to walk back on her "it's on my desk" claim, saying she meant files in a symbolic sense, lumping them in with
JFK files, MLK files.
This did not help. Trump eventually signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act. I know, requiring the DOJ to release all unclassified Epstein-related records within 30 days. Pam promised.
We will continue to follow the law with maximum transparency while protecting victims.
I'm sure Pam is very invested in protecting victims. That is very much the vibe I get from Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. Sorry, I'll calm down, whipped up. But here is the problem. The law contains massive loopholes. According to Time, documents can be withheld if they would jeopardize an active federal investigation or prosecution, reveal victim identifying information, violate grand jury secrecy rules. The Independent added that these exemptions give Pam broad discretion to withhold entire categories of files. Meanwhile, CBC News noted that the volume of expected redactions could undermine public trust. And Politico reported that even Republicans fear that she'll bury the files. This tension between legal obligation and political incentive is the center of the story. Do you trust her to release the truth, or just the version that protects the people in power that she likes? Let me know what you think, and if you want me to keep digging, hit subscribe. I have a feeling this story is only going to get more crazy. Honestly, I'm on the edge of my seat. Release the files. If you've been around for a while, you'll know I'm deep down the Epstein rabbit hole. So check out my deep dive compilation into all of his relationships, properties, legal issues, money. I've got it all. Pam is also a really fun word to say. Pam! Pam! Oh, it's so fun. I'm sorry. Bye!